The Curse of the Black Lake. In a remote village nestled between towering mountains and dense forests, there lay a lake known as the Black Lake. No one dared approach it after sunset, for ancient legends claimed it was haunted by the spirit of a woman named Marina, a woman betrayed by her village centuries ago. Marina was a young and beautiful herbalist who lived a quiet life near the lake. She was known for her knowledge of medicinal plants, healing wounds, and helping women during childbirth. Despite her kindness, Marina lived alone by the lake, which made the villagers suspicious of her. Rumors began to spread. Some claimed she practiced witchcraft. Others whispered that she spoke to the lake at night. The villagers' unease grew stronger, but no one dared confront her until tragedy struck. A deadly disease swept through the village, claiming the lives of many children. Fear and grief consumed the villagers, and they sought someone to blame. Without evidence, they turned their anger toward Marina, accusing her of bringing the curse upon them. In a stormy night, under the roar of thunder and heavy rain, the villagers gathered in anger. They stormed Marina's humble cabin by the lake. She pleaded with them, trying to explain she had nothing to do with the tragedy, but they refused to listen. Fueled by fear and rage, they dragged her to the lake. They bound her hands and feet with heavy stones and threw her into the dark, icy water. Marina didn't fight back. She only gazed at them with sorrowful eyes and spoke her final words. "You may end my life today, but my spirit will remain. It will remind you of your cruelty." Her body sank into the depths of the lake, and silence fell upon the villagers. But their nightmare was only beginning. From that day on, strange and terrible things began to happen in the village. The waters of the lake turned black and foul. Fish died and crops failed to grow. Every night, a faint light floated above the lake, as if Marina's spirit still lingered. One by one, the villagers who had taken part in her death began to meet horrifying fates. Some disappeared, others were found dead under mysterious circumstances. The village became desolate, abandoned by its inhabitants. All that remained was the Black Lake, surrounded by an eerie silence and a chilling reputation. Many years later, a young adventurer named Alex heard the tale of the Black Lake. He was a fearless explorer and content creator who specialized in debunking myths and legends. He scoffed at the warnings and decided to spend a night by the lake to prove the stories were just superstition. Arriving at sunset, Alex set up his camera equipment near the lake. The air was cold and the water was unnaturally still. He began filming, talking to his audience about the history of the lake. As midnight approached, the atmosphere changed. A strange light appeared above the lake, and distorted reflections danced on the surface. Suddenly, Marina emerged from the water. Her white gown was torn, her hair dripping wet, and her face a mix of sorrow and rage. Alex froze in terror as Marina approached him. Her voice was a faint whisper, like the wind through the trees. "You seek the truth, then you will become part of it." Alex tried to run, but his legs wouldn't move, as if the earth itself held him in place. The camera captured everything: her approach, his screams, and the moment he was pulled into the dark waters. The ending. The next morning, villagers from a nearby town found Alex's camera near the lake. They played the footage, witnessing the horrifying events of the night. His screams echoed in the silence as Marina's spirit dragged him into the depths. No trace of Alex was ever found. His story became another chapter in the legend of the Black Lake, a warning to all who dared disturb its haunting silence. Moral of the story: injustice may fade with time, but its echoes remain, reminding us of its consequences.